Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be making a declaration of sovereignty. And the purpose of this is so that you can take back your power from those who have been misleading us for centuries. In this video, we're going to talk about a few of the things that are happening, just to lightly touch upon it. And then we're going to just do something to help integrate your sovereignty, right? So let's talk about a couple of the things that are happening, right? So it had came to my attention that in Sweden, right, there was talk on the media about how how in Sweden they have gotten chipped, right? Microed. I gotta speak in code here because they're taking down a lot of channels that are speaking about this. So they have been microed. And so the people, right, some people were talking about it on social media, and it turns out that the people from Sweden were saying, hey, we didn't get microed over here. You know, stop spreading false information. But the point is this. The media said that they did. The media said that they did get microed, and because of that, then everything was good for them. And that everybody else should get micro just so they can have it as good as they have it. It's a lie. It was a complete lie. So one thing that's very, very important that we all need to see is that the media is actually owned by only a few corporations. And they have the same agenda. You cannot think that they're being honest. There's so many things going on. Also, when it comes to the vaccines, okay, you need to have a choice in this. You cannot think that you're free if you are being forced to inject something into your body, into your children's body. There's no choice in that. Oh, and then if you do it, then you'll be free. You'll be okay. So it's fine. I'll just do it, right? But you had to pay a price for that. And that was injecting poison into your body. And God knows what else. We don't know what's in there. It's being made by someone who has stated that it is their personal interest to depopulate the world, and who is coincidentally going to make trillions or billions or something dollars off of this vaccine. So is your best interest really at play? Okay. And also when it comes to the micro, are you really going to have any freedom? Oh yeah, you have it. You forget about it, right? Sweep that under the rug. The fact that you're microed, right? You didn't really have a choice, or so you think, right? And everything is better, and you can continue your life. But there's people now that have full control over your body, right? Also, you know, there are so many nurses and doctors that are speaking out of the truth of what's actually going on. You know, please do your own research your thing. Because this agenda that these people have, that these forces have, right? This agenda has been hidden for centuries. And that is how people have been misled. That is how people have been controlled. You know, our planet has been under domination by forces that we were not aware of, just simply not aware of. Okay? We're not aware of you're being controlled. You don't know what you don't know. Right? Now it's time for that to be revealed, because only by seeing it, by seeing the agenda, can you make a choice. Now you have your choice. Please do your own research. We are declaring our sovereignty right now. We're saying, no, you don't have power over me. I'm not going to do something by force, me or my children, or, you know, and spreading the word on that, right? So that we can create through our awareness just a different timeline for our planet. Because if we allow the people who have been taking control of humanity for so long to do this final thing that they want to do, because this is really like, really, they're going over the top with this one, right? If they're going to do that, well, then we can lose control. That's it. We're going to be, we're done for. But we're not going to allow that, obviously, right? Because people like you and I will not allow it. Just simply not. It is in our DNA to be free, to see the truth, to see past the smoke and mirrors. We were born for this, right? So now, excuse me. Oof. I'm gonna cough real quick because I have really bad allergies. Oh, okay. So now we're gonna do a few things to help you to be able to integrate the freedom so that you can feel sovereign, to feel like, hey, I have a choice. Because it's one thing to know and it's another thing to feel it, right? Okay, so the first thing that you can do to help you to see how free you really are is when you go outside in nature. The trees are blooming, the flowers are blooming, the sky is blue, the sun is still shining, the birds are still chirping. Everything in nature is going on as if nothing happened, right on course, as if on cue. Perfect timing. The flowers are not blooming like, they're like not blooming. The trees are not still bare. No, spring is happening on course, like perfect divine timing. Everything is happening perfectly. The birds are still waking up at 5 a.m. to chirp, to wake up. When you realize that you are closer to nature than you are to control, to being controlled, right? Because nature is free. Like, you own this planet. You can be out in the beaches screaming and shouting, right? That is your birthright. When you can feel a connection to that truth, then you can connect to that truth more to what's happening, to all this fear and control. Like, that is not in your nature. That's just not true, right? Integrate that. Own your power. Feel when you feel uncomfortable, right? Like, why are you really uncomfortable? What are you really giving into? Notice where you're giving your energy to. Notice the things that you're paying attention to. And it's very important right now to see where people are and to be able to be able to coexist peacefully with where everybody is right now, mentally and emotionally. Okay? That is mastery. That is true mastery. Okay? Right now, people are going all over the place, and observe. Observe where people are mentally and emotionally. See what all this is doing and find your place within a higher truth. Okay? And with your knowing, with your awareness, with your, like, you revealing all this truth, like seeing past the smoke and mirrors of this pandemic, of this agenda, okay? Then you can help, just by being aware of it, to dismantle all the fear that has been going on in our planet for centuries. Let's break that, okay? And it is very important that you state your sovereignty right now as a free being, and you're going to do what you want to do.